What's up to anybody coming in? We are in the OG spot where we started YouTube. This is where I started my very first live. See if anybody fucking comes on today. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Stop it. What up? We're back in the OG spot where we started the channel. Told you guys I told everybody I'd come back to the OG spot, and here we are. Looks a lot different when it's winter. It's not quite as, I mean, it's beautiful because it's this, but you can see how low the water is, though. You can see like the rocks and shit right there. Low as fuck. But it's still pretty to look at. I mean, it's a beautiful spot. Crazy thing is, I remember. Craziest thing is, I remember me and Skip sitting right here many times. Me and Skip sat here a lot of times having conversations, chilling. Anybody on here that's like an OG of the channel, please go watch that video I put up for Skip. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I want everybody to watch that video because it's Skip when Skip was doing good. It's Skip when Skip was actually being Skip, and he wasn't all fucked up and he wasn't doing all crazy. Me and him sat down and I had him tell his story, and that post or that video didn't get as much love as I wanted it to, which kind of upsets me now because he's gone. So now that he's gone, I'm doing that to honor him, and I want everybody to watch that so they can see Skip from the point of view of why I had such a good friendship with Skip. Because me and Skip we've been through hell together, and I knew when he moved that he was gonna die over there. Because he was out of control. He was still drinking really bad. He was still doing really bad things. He was drunk most of the time. And so I knew that he was probably going to die from alcohol poisoning, which I think is why he died. I don't yet know how he died, but I'm assuming it was alcohol. So anybody coming in, please like the live also, and then subscribe to the channel, because we do talk about recovery in here. We talk about parents of addicts. We talk about addicts themselves. We talk about depression. We talk about how to conquer depression. We talk about pretty much this channel is basically a outlet for anybody that struggles through anything and wants to be part of a community of people that you can reach out to and have a conversation with when you're struggling and help you work through it. It's good. I was just telling everybody I'm at the original spot where I started my video. Like I told everybody yesterday I was going to come out here to shoot this video. Crazy thing is over here. Hold up. It's 43 degrees out here. So it's weird. I think we skipped the last part of winter and just went right into spring. But I'm good. I was just talking about basically what this channel is about is have an outlet to anybody who's struggling or going through something or whatever it is, whether you have a disability, whether you've lost a body part, whether you've been through drug addiction, depression, suicide, any of those things. This channel is an outlet for people that need a place to go where they can talk and be comfortable and have a conversation with either me or somebody in the community. Damn, you guys are hell yeah. Here it's supposed to go up to. Let me check. Our high is supposed to be 56. Oh, now it says it's 53 out here. Never mind, it lied to me at first. It's 53 out here for me. That's why I came out here again, because it's like a sweet spot. Anybody that's in here though, if you know how to, please like the live. It helps the algorithm push my video out. So if you push the little thumbs up button, it should like the video. Yeah, this is the very first place I filmed my very first video. Like I said, me and Skip sat here many a times having conversations about shit when we were struggling, or whether he was struggling or I was going through something. This spot actually has sentimental value, not only for the fact that it was where I put my very first video up, but in Baker the water's not over. Yeah, see here if you look, that's how far down the water's gone. It looks completely different. During the winter, it looks way different than it does during the summer. But even though it's like down low, this is a beautiful place. Except for the depot that's right next door that drives around tractors and shit. It's actually kind of weird being back here because I haven't been here in I don't even know how long. I haven't been here over in this spot in months. But I sat here for a while before I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I would thank you kindly to fuck off. Sorry. Thank you for whoever liked the live. I appreciate you. It helps the algorithm pick up my videos, pushes it out to more people. Which is what I'm trying to do. Is one thing, I want to get to 2,000 subscribers by the next couple months, hopefully. We're at, I think, 1,923 or 29. So we are almost there. Thank you for liking live. I appreciate you. So we're almost to 2,000, but not quite. I need people to subscribe. I need this watch to stop grinding on my fucking wrist. I got a smartwatch in it for free, but it keeps fucking my arm up. 3? Say 3? Like what? I said free, not 3. Oh, you said it said. I thought you said I said 3. On my screen, it only shows 2 likes. For some reason, on like the person that's shooting the video, they see like 1 under what they actually have. Like it says for me, 2 people are watching. I really don't know how many people are watching. But I got this new phone, Dad, and it's so much, the videos and shit are way better. Since it's warming up here soon, I'm going to be going to the graveyard. That sounded weird. That kind of sounded a little crazy. Since it's warm, I am probably going to go shoot a video at the cemetery. That sounds a little better. But no, I came back here because I thought it was cool to be back in the original spot. Even though these tractors, I don't know if, can you guys hear that shit? Can you hear those big ass tractors going by? What? Check into AI glasses. I thought about buying some AI glasses just because they're kind of dope. I think I probably will because those are sick as hell. I literally can ride and stuff and have it video instead of having to have a GoPro on my head. I'm gonna have to buy some. I bought a I think it was $350 camera. That's worth like it's worth way more. It's worth like a couple thousand or like $1,000 or some shit like that. You can hear those big ass tractors going by. It's so annoying. I'll be in the middle of talking and shit, and then all of a sudden that tractor goes by and it gets all loud. I gotta get my hats out. I keep wearing my work hat that says CDS. I also need to get my hair cut again because it's fucking with me. What's up, everybody? Everybody, please like the live and subscribe if you're new. We are chilling at the original spot where I started my YouTube. I met Leanne here. She was my very first subscriber. And so I decided to come back to the spot and show you guys what it looks like now. This is just during the winter. The water's low right now. So it's not, I mean, it's still beautiful, but it's not as beautiful, I guess. It kind of looks barren. But here pretty soon, since it's warming up, this shit will go way up. I don't really know. We didn't get a snow. Eileen? I'm ready for the water to come back because my spots are a lot cool. Dude, fuck off in your tractor, dickhole. My spots look a lot better when the water's up higher. I mean, it still looks, like I said, it still looks cool, but it's just not as cool. Not gonna lie, I read that and I thought you said gay. And I'm like, what? I didn't see the G or the D right there, and I was just like, what the hell? What's up, guys? Anybody coming in? Just so you know what this channel is about, we do talk about recovery. We talk about depression. We talk about suicide. Overcoming suicide, not the actual thing. We talk about people that have depression, like I said, whether you've lost people in your life, whether you have an addiction yourself, and you need a channel that is a community of people you can reach out to when you're struggling. That's what this channel is about. If you want to be part of this channel, please like the live and please subscribe to the channel. I would very much appreciate it. Because without all you guys, none of this is possible. Nothing I do on YouTube would be possible if it wasn't for all of you. And I want you guys to know there's nothing I could do to show my appreciation, how much I appreciate every one of you guys. I love all my subscribers, and you guys are awesome. Oh, Leanne. Oh, you were okay. Never mind. I thought you said. I was like, yeah. It says hi, Leanne, and I'm like, who? I appreciate you, Leanne, because you are, like I said, if you were my very first support, well, my very first subscriber, I should say. Um, and that was. It's been almost a year since I've started YouTube. It's been about 6 or 7 months that I've been doing. No, actually, it's been about 10 months since I've been doing YouTube. Um, and it's actually given me an outlet to talk about what I've been through, like losing my leg or being born with a disability. And I've been through drug addiction. I've had a lot of suicides in my life. I've had a lot of overdoses in my life of people that I knew. Um, I was dealt with being bullied as a kid because of a disability that, I mean, I couldn't do nothing about. Anybody that wants to hear my story from being born with a disability all the way up to being a drug addict, you can let me know in the comments and I will tell you my story. Everybody in here, please like the live and please subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. Um, yes, I was born with a disability. I have a prosthetic leg, so I've been through a lot. 10 months since I have been in YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, it's been 10 months, and that shit's crazy to me because it doesn't feel like it. Every time I shoot a YouTube video, it feels like it was yesterday, which is weird. Like literally feels like I started this all yesterday. Um, and that's what I mean. It's weird because me and Skip, um, I originally found this spot with Skip before Skip passed away. We sat here many a times having conversations about him, what he was going through, with his drinking, what I was going through with struggling at the time because I was going through a lot of dumb shit all the time. Um, and that's why, like I said, anybody that's watching this, there's a video that I have out that says in memory of Skip. Please go watch that video and show support on that video because it means a lot. You're fine. I'm just kind of hanging out today, anyways. Like I said, I came back to the original spot and I figured, why not? But no, everybody, please go show love to that video because it is in memory of Skip, and I put it up there to honor Skip in my own way. Um, I have almost 2,000 subscribers that I hope watch that video because that video means a lot. And it's one of those things where it means a lot because it reminded me of the times when Skip was doing good before Skip went over the edge and started doing what he was doing. Because Skip was the very first guy I met out here when I first came here, and I was struggling trying to do my best to stay sober and do everything I could. And I was angry and pissed off that I was here. I was pissed off that I was in the homeless shelter. I was pissed off that at the way that I got dropped off, like I wasn't shit. Um, and I was going through a lot at that time, and I was not doing good. And like I wasn't doing drugs or anything, but I was just not mentally okay at that time. And I met Skip, and Skip introduced me to Terrence, which is the dude that does our recovery classes. Um, and he told me to come talk to Terrence and get into groups. And I walked in and was telling him what was going on, introduced myself. And the very first thing he said was, "Come to phase 1 tomorrow, and I want to talk about. We can talk about everything in class." Um, and that's one thing with me. If you ask me a question about my life or anything that I've been through, I'm going to be 100% honest with you in the realest way because I don't believe in lying to anybody. I don't believe in any of that shit. Like lying about my drug addiction is not my thing. I don't do that. Even when I was a drug addict, I knew I was a drug addict. I was just didn't care at the time. Um, it's oh, hold on. No, being a drug addict was the worst time in my life. But yeah, I was pissed off when I got here, anyways, and so I got into phase one, worked my ass off for a couple. It was I think I was only in phase one for about 3 weeks, and then he moved me up to phase two. And because of him, and because of my family, my mom and my dad, and I'm sober, and I've been sober for 2 years. Um, and I owe that all to my family, my mom and dad mostly, and also obviously to the rehab that I was in, and then to Terrence. I owe a lot to all of them because of the things that they did. Um, some of the proudest moments of my life was my dad coming to see me when I was in rehab, because I was doing good and I actually at that time was ready to change my life. Hello, welcome in. Please like the live and please subscribe. Um, but yeah, when I was in rehab and my dad was coming to see me and my mom was coming to see me, it was some of the happiest times in my life because I actually had something to be proud of. Um, I was proud of myself for actually finally getting it through my head that I needed to be sober and that I needed to stop doing the stupid shit I was doing. Um, and being out here, regardless of how much I hate being in Idaho, um, I've grown to love the fact that I have somewhere. I've rehab. I mean, I have not rehab. I have a place to go in recovery where I can go talk to people and have a conversation with them and tell them the truth and tell them about the shit I'm struggling with. Just like this YouTube, that's what it's about. If you struggle with anything, whether it's depression or drug addiction, or you deal with suicidal thoughts, or you've had suicide in your life, any of those things, that's what this channel is about. Um, and I know a lot about these things because I did my certification to be a peer support. So for anybody wondering, yes, I am tech. I have one thing left to do, and then I am certified as a peer support. Um, so I do know a lot about recovery. I know a lot about what they teach you in recovery. I know a lot about how to get sober. Um, and they always say you have to hit rock bottom before you get sober, which is somewhat true, but there's times when even when you hit rock bottom that you don't realize that you hit rock bottom until you find the basement to rock bottom. That's one thing I will always remember. I watched a video where this girl said, I found out that rock bottom has a basement. When I got sober at that time, I was I hit more than just rock bottom. I hit the basement of rock bottom. Um, because not only did I hate myself at that time, but I was struggling on drugs. Um, I was a disappointment to my family at that time. So I went through a lot of shit at that moment when I finally got sober. And a big part of it, me getting sober, was a conversation that I had with my dad sitting when I was in the park. Um, I remember talking to his boss, and he came over and was talking to me and stuff. And then he asked me if he could help me in any way. The only thing I said back to him is, all I want to do is talk to my dad. Um, and this makes me tear up a little bit because my dad was when we had that conversation. It was that moment of realization of that I've been fucking up my whole life, and that I was tired of doing it. Um, sorry. Sorry, guys. But no, when I had that conversation with my dad, it was like a life changing moment of like I gotta stop. And yeah, I'm doing good now. I mean, I'm 2 years sober, but to be honest, there's a lot of things in my past that haunt me because of the way I was. Yeah, it was sorry guys. I don't like to cry on video, but that moment talking to my dad was that moment of like I gotta stop. Is that moment of like I gotta fucking quit doing what I'm doing. Sorry guys. I know, but it sucks to hit that realize it's I don't like to cry on video because it's stupid. I mean, it's sad, but I mean, it's nice now that I have something to be proud of. But I remember that moment of I talked to my dad, and it was that breaking point of like, damn it, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna die if I don't stop. And I remember every word of that conversation with my dad. And it was that moment of like, this is it. This is the chance. I got this one more chance to make this right. Or else I'm gonna lose everything, including my life. Sorry, guys, I'm good. It's one of those things that hurts to remember. What's up, food? Guinea? Sorry, guys. It's a touchy subject. That one is it makes me sad to remember. Hi. Um, just because it's, like I said, it was that moment that changed everything. And it was that conversation. I'm alright. Just, talking about a touchy subject. But it was that thing that I needed at that moment. It's like one of those situations like a kid when they need their dad. And the fucked up thing is, in my head, before I talked to my dad, I had this thought of my dad doesn't love me because I'm a piece of shit. And it wasn't true. My dad obviously did love me. But in that moment of, like I said, I just wanted my dad to talk to my dad. I needed to talk to him. Because it was I hit rock bottom, and then I had a conversation with my dad. And if it wouldn't have happened, if that conversation wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have made the right choice. I would have ruined it all. But that decision of having a conversation with my dad finally made me get it through my fucking head You got to stop doing what you're doing, and everything will be all right. And it's weird, as a drug addict, you don't realize, like, if you stop doing what you're doing, life will get better. And like now I have a good life. I have a good relationship with my parents. Have a good relationship with my sister, my brother. And it's the first time in my life that I've actually felt peace in my life. Because you don't realize, like, when you're doing drugs, you're in a fucking prison of just downfall. Like, you're waiting. All you're doing when you're doing drugs is you're waiting to die. And at some point doing drugs, it's going to come down to either you're going to die or you're going to stop. And I knew that when I got sober. And like I said, it was that defining moment of, like, all right, this is it. I got to quit doing this. I got to get better. I got to make my family proud of me. I got to fucking make a better life for myself. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. What's up, bro? How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for liking the live, and everybody who subscribes. You guys are amazing. We're on the road to almost 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, that's what I mean. Life is like a really surreal, fucking weird thing, because, like, for the first time in my life, I have something to be proud of. I have a job. I'm 2 years sober. I got my family back. Not that I ever lost my family, but I definitely pushed my family away and made them not really want to be around me. Sitting on the job. Sometimes you got to do that. But no, it's crazy. Like, even though I'm in a homeless shelter, if anybody doesn't know, I do live in a homeless shelter right now, because of circumstances. Like I said, if you guys want to hear my story from losing my leg, my disability, the drug addiction, let me know, and I will tell those stories. But like I said, life is really surreal. When you get sober, you realize how much freer you are and how much better life can be. When you're in drug addiction, life is like you're in hell. You're fucking not happy, whether you're doing drugs or not. I don't care if you're doing drugs, you might think you're happy when you're doing drugs, but you're really not. And you don't realize from the outside what the fuck you look like and what people think. Like, people are like looking at you and they don't want you around them because they're scared of what you're gonna do because you're high on drugs. Not only that, it's like Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. 1 minute you're fucking sober and you're doing good and everybody loves you around them, and then you do dope and shit, and then you turn into this fucking loser. And I'm not saying drug addict. I'm not for any drug addict on here that's here to hang out. Like, I'm not saying you're a loser because you do drugs. What I mean is, you turn into this person that is evil, even though you don't realize what you're doing is hurting people around you. And it's not that you're out breaking the law or doing crazy shit, but doing drugs hurts your family. It hurts anybody around you that loves you. Somebody is smoking weed and I can smell it. It's not me. But no, getting sober, like, it is the most freeing thing in the world. It actually, like I said, you have something to be proud of because you got sober. And even though being sober is one of the hardest things you can do, especially as an addict, because you fuck your brain up so much with drugs, your brain thinks you need drugs and your brain thinks about drugs. But there's a saying, okay? if you sit with that feeling of being triggered or whatever, like if you have triggers, if you sit with that feeling for about 10 minutes, it'll go away. And then you won't be triggered to think about drugs. And it's an actual fact. Like, I know because I do it. There's times where I get triggered and think about drugs, and then I sit there and I think on it and I let it that feeling pass because eventually that feeling's gonna pass. So that's what I mean. Sometimes when it comes to being a drug addict, you have to learn patience. You got to learn how to be patient with yourself. You got to learn how to be patient with your drug addiction and realize, like, first of all, that fucking drug addiction is powerful, but you can't run from it. You got to fight it. It's one thing that I tell people. You can't run from your drug addiction. You have to learn how to fight your drug addiction. You have to learn how to fight through those feelings, and you have to learn how to realize when you're sober, you have things to be grateful for. When you're getting high on drugs, you lose everything. Everything that you worked your life for when you were sober, you worked your ass off to get. When you get high, you start to lose all those things. And then you start to be miserable. You start to be angry at yourself. You start to be angry at the people around you. You know, you learn these ways of being very selfish when you're on drugs. Whether you realize it or not, drug addiction is selfish. And I'm not saying you're selfish because you've been a drug addict. Like, being a drug addict, it happens. But continuing to do it instead of trying to get help, like, that is selfish in itself. And like I said, it's not like people mean to be selfish. Sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. Like when I was in drug addiction, sometimes there was times where I told my parents, like, I'm not hurting anybody except for myself. So that's what I mean. You get this selfish attitude when you're on drugs of, I'm not hurting anybody because I'm doing drugs. I'm just hurting myself. That's not the case. The people around you that love you and care about you when you're doing drugs, you're out of control. You know, you're hurting every single person in your life because you're doing drugs. And I know because I did it. I was a meth addict for a long time. Also, I was a pill addict for a long time. And I hurt my family, and I knew that. And there were still times when I was so high that I'm like, I'm not hurting anybody except myself. And then now that I'm sober, I look back at it and I'm like, Jesus Christ, look at all the people I hurt. Like, I hurt my dad because my dad has a brother. His name was Jim. He passed away because he was a drug addict. He was out of control on drugs. And that's the thing is with my drug addiction, I was selfish because I knew that my dad had dealt with that. Jim Bob. Anyways, I knew that my dad had dealt with losing a brother to drug addiction, and I still went out and did drugs. So that's what I mean. I was selfish from the very first day I started doing drugs. Hey, bro, if you're going to be disrespectful, either one of you're going to get out of here. Because I can mute both of you. I don't care. Actually, I think I have a mod in here. So if the mod is in here, you should get rid of those people.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. Not messed up a recording of yours or anything?
What?
I messed up a recording.
Oh, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, cool. There's no smoking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
So just we're having a little conversation about that.
Okay, no, you're
Do you
good.
happen to have your ID with you?
I do not.
You don't have any ID with you?
No.
Do you have a wallet with you?
No.
You got anything with your name on it?
No.
How do you buy things?
Well, I carry it, but I came out here to just do a video.
You didn't bring it with you?
No.
Do you have anything with your name on it?
No. My name is Scotty Cully, though.
Scotty what?
Cully.
How do you spell last name?
Culley.
Culley.
Yes, sir.
45.
Yeah, I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to vape here.
It's all good, man. I'm just gonna double check you on one for murder, and then we'll be out of here.
Definitely not, bro. I'm new to Idaho and stuff. So.
Okay, where would your your license, your ID card be out of?
Ontario, Oregon. Yeah.
Spell your last name one more time.
Culley. Do you need middle name?
Sure.
Wade.
And then Scotty, right?
Yes, sir. Scotttie.
IE.
Yes, sir.
Is that like what's on your ID?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your date of birth?
10/12/91.
Have you ever had contact with law enforcement in this city or this
No.
area? Okay.
No, I don't. I've been sober for 2 years off of drugs and everything, and I came out here because, yeah. And I live at Interface Sanctuary.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Down there too?
Huh?
Keep the bike down there?
down at Sanctuary, yeah, they have a bike gate out front. You can put your bikes in. I put it in there.
Hasn't gotten stolen?
Nope.
That's good.
No.
You go to the new shelter?
Yeah.
So you got your spot reserved and everything?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for a while. I have, so I work at Costco.
Nice.
So I'm got a job, and then I also get disability because I lost my left leg.
Oh, what?
About So I was doing drugs really bad, and I wear leg braces. A rock got underneath my foot, and it poked a hole in my foot. Well, I can't, because of the spina bifida, you can't really feel your legs that much.
Okay.
So it dug a hole in my foot, got the rock out, but the hole wasn't closing up, and because your feet sweat and stuff, it got infected. They did antibiotics for about 6 months or 6 weeks. Antibiotics built up in the back of my leg, so it turned into a septic infection.
Oh boy.
And they said either you're going to lose your leg or you're going to lose your life.
Dang.
Yeah, so I was like, "Yep, take the leg.
Take the leg, yeah.
You can have it."
Dang. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was not a good experience, but it got me off drugs. So it was
like a lifestyle adjustment after that.
Yep, life checked me really hard.
That's good. Where'd you grow up at?
Baker City, Oregon.
You have family out here in Boise?
No, I ended up out here because I was living in a not a homeless shelter, a sober home in Ontario. Well, because I have a prosthetic leg and I have spina bifida, I wasn't able to walk all the way across Ontario to get to my classes. So the people that live there kicked me out, brought me to the homeless shelter here. So I've been stuck here for about 2 years now.
Did you file a report with us yesterday?
No.
Last year?
Yeah, it was a bit.
Last year.
It's been a while. Yeah, about a spike in the river. Yeah, I called you guys a while back about a bike down there in the river. Because no bike. Oh, that one. I've also called you not too long ago for a bike in the river. Because somebody threw a little kid's bike in the river.
Well, I appreciate the conversation and your cooperation.
Of course. Yeah, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah. But I do like to check everyone's ID, just make sure you're not
right. Yeah.
Here if you're not supposed to be, right?
Right, yeah.
I do appreciate it.
Of course.
We're going to get on our way. And again, just a friendly reminder, there's no smoking.
Yeah.
Baby on the green belt.
Of course.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Oopsie. Well, that's fucked up. That was fucked up. That was hella fucked up. Fucking pigs. Fuck you too, bruh. Fuck you. If they would have searched me, I would have been in trouble. Yeah, somebody called the cops on me for vaping, I guess. Wow. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that interruption. That was kind of fucked up. I'm not even at a park. Look. And the green belt is over there. I'm not even on the fucking green belt. Fucking douchebags. What in the fuck was that about? I don't know who the fuck called the cops on me. Like, what the fuck was I doing? Vaping and that hurt your feelings or what? Idaho. As I said, I don't like Idaho. Fucking pigs. Yeah, I'm in Idaho and that was retarded. Yeah, it was probably the fucking dude over there and that was sitting over there. Fucking dickhead. Why are you gonna call it? What am I hurting by vaping? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you stupid fucking cop. Punk ass cop. And then he asked me, oh, you been in any trouble out here? No, I haven't been in any fucking trouble out here. I mind my own goddamn business. Maybe you should mind your own goddamn business. I never knew. I've been fucking vaping on the fucking greenbelt for years, or for 2 years now. I have never been in trouble for that fucking stupid shit. Fucking retarded. I ain't even fucking, like, that's stupid as fuck. Anyways. Is that a pig? Somebody actually asked me, is that a fucking pig? What have you done recently to celebrate yourself? I do YouTube to celebrate myself. Yeah, I'm literally in a spot where there's nobody else around, and somebody fucking called the cops. Fucking out of control. This is Idaho. That's why I don't like this state, because they do shit like that. Like, why are you gonna call the cops on me for vaping? Fuck. Fuck cops. Not all cops, but fuck these cops. Fucking bitch ass motherfucker. It's funny, that cop thought I was gonna fucking lie to him and shit, and I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not doing anything anyways. Fuck you, cop. That was fucking stupid. Oh, man. I'm glad you guys got to be part of that, though. That was good content. I should thank that cop for giving me good content. I should have flipped the camera around. All right. Yeah, I should. All right, bro. Have a good night or a good day. I'm just chilling now. Apparently, I'm not vaping anymore. Jesus Christ. I think I am. I think I might clip that and put it up as a video because that was kind of funny. Bitch. Stupid ass cop. Like, what the fuck? I've only been out here for 2 years. I ain't done shit. That's why I just was like, yeah, motherfucker, this is my name. This is it. Fucking, I ain't gonna give you my ID. I don't give my ID for that exact. I don't bring my ID with me for that exact reason. So cops can't have it. I don't know. Apparently, you can't fucking do. That's fucking retarded. You can't do it right here. I want to know who it's hurting because literally, like, if you look around, there's nobody around. Fucking retards. Yeah, literally, I am in nowhere. Nobody around. Nobody even close to me. Somebody probably seen me hitting him was probably like, "Oh, he's smoking weed." I bet you that's probably what they tried to report me for is for weed. Which somebody out here was smoking weed, but it wasn't me. They were actually smoking weed, and that wasn't me. I don't have weed. So that's what I mean. So you guys get to see that how the cops work out here. The cops out here are fucking trash. They fucking fuck with you for no reason. And that motherfucker was acting like he was gonna give me a ticket. Give me a ticket and I'm gonna tell you shove it up your ass. Have you called us recently? No, I don't fucking call you fucking pigs. I don't talk to no fucking pigs. Only time I've ever called them was because there was a bike in the river, a little kid's bike in the river that I was trying to get out. And you know what they did? They said, we're not going to go out there and get it. Thank you for the sub. Hey, my dad's name is Russell. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming in and being part of the community. That's dope. Any new subscribers, I appreciate you guys, and it's awesome that you guys are coming in and being part of this. Like I said, I'm really glad that you guys got to see that. Because that was one of those priceless moments. It's like, I looked up, and they're bicycle cops. Literally, that's why I looked away from the camera, because they're literally just rolling up on me. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? It might have been there was. It was either that fucking. It was probably that dude down there fishing. But I'm not nervous because I know I'm not doing anything wrong. Well, other than having the pen in my pocket. But that's the thing. You got all you got to do is act normal, and they won't fuck with you. And you make them look. That's why you don't carry your ID either. Especially when you're out riding just your bike and shit. Don't carry your ID. You can give them your name and shit. Don't give them your ID. Here they are again. What? That's gay. Those same cops just went by. Yeah, they just. I thought they were coming back. They rolled that way though. They turned around and went the other way. I was like, shit. Here we go again. What is this douchebag saying? Okay, well, you're gonna go away, you fucking freak. Sorry, guys, I had to get rid of a fucking troll, weirdo, sick freak. I'm not gonna lie. When they were walking away, I literally had my vape in my hand and I almost hit it. Bro, I've learned not to get nervous with cops because it's funny. Because, like, as long as you just talk normal, they'll fuck off eventually. Either they'll fuck off or you're gonna get in trouble. They didn't do nothing, no. It says I have 0 people on here. Everybody, please subscribe. Thank you for anybody who has subscribed. I appreciate you. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. But here in about a minute, I am going to jump off here. Well, we got about 4 minutes left. And then I'm going to jump off here because I want to go somewhere where there's not cops. If they come back, ask them. Yeah, if they come back on me, I'm going to ask them because I'm like, what the fuck's your problem? Dude, shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. God damn it. Sorry, guys, I'm having to get rid of a douchebag. I'll subscribe my main account to. This is an account I'm sharing. Make my cooking videos. Hell yeah, I appreciate that a lot. I keep reaching for my vape, and then I'm like, these motherfuckers are gonna fucking tell on me. What's up, Nathan? How are you? How's everything going? We're at the place where I very first started my YouTube, hanging out by the river. It doesn't look like a river right now, but it is. It's just very low right now. What is everybody else up to? I'm just chilling. Apparently getting fucked with by cops. I can't believe I still can't believe that's on video. As soon as this live goes up, I'm clipping that fucking part of that video. Cause that was ridiculous. Funny as fuck, but it was ridiculous. Cause I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm just chilling. I'm looking up because I'm expecting him to come back. Honey, it's funny. They're all like, thank you for being cooperative. Why wouldn't I cooperate? I don't care what you got to say. At the end of the day, you're still a fucking cop. You ain't bugging me none trying to fucking check my ID. Not gonna happen. Then he asked, do I have anything with my name on it? Fuck no. If I don't have my wallet, what makes you think I'm just walking around with something in my fucking pocket that has my name on it? Who the fuck do you know that does that? And then they asked me if my bike has been stolen. Like, fuck off, douchebag. What do you mean, has my bike been stolen? First of all, that's none of your goddamn business. And if you're trying to say I stole the bike, you can eat a dick. Because I didn't steal nothing. I fucking bought that bike with my goddamn money. Punk ass cop. Shouldn't let that piss me off, but I don't fucking. Cops are fucking stupid. Fucking with me for no reason. You're not allowed to vape on the green belt. God damn, cops are stupid. That actually kind of pissed me off. Because that was ridiculous. But, guys, we are at an hour, so I am going to head out. I'm going to go get off the greenbelt where I can smoke. I will see you guys next. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out.